defeat an army of legend.
Serpent Hunter, may we speak? Yes, yes. You'll do nicely. I have a task for someone with your abilities. A dangerous task, but very profitable. Straight to the point. Yes, I've chosen well. 3 of my most trusted acolytes have turned their back on Satakal and joined the Scaled Court. The task is simple. Kill my acolytes. All 3 of them. As publicly and brutally as possible. Squeamish. How disappointing. But our interests are aligned. The Scaled Court threatens all of Craglorn. If my acolytes lend them their considerable power, the task of defeating the cult becomes that much harder. Kill them for me, and we both win. Satakal's vengeance must be quick as a serpent's strike. You'll find my traitorous acolytes at Scaled Court enclaves throughout the region. Snake cultist? Is that how you see me? I am no cultist. You make it sound as though I am some kind of skooma-addled peasant shouting about the end of days. I am a priest of Satakal the Worldskin, closer to the far shores than any who came before. A snake? Is Hammerfell simply a desert? Is Hunding simply a sword? Satakal's coils control the fate of all Mundus. Creation, destruction, chaos, order. Satakal reigns over all. You see the Scaled Court as a threat. All I see is a pack of fools. As if Craglorn or even Tamriel has any hope to begin with. Open your eyes. The end is already here. Satakal's jaws widen even as we speak. Soon he will devour the world and start the process of rebirth once again. What a narrow view of the world you have. But I can see how such matters could be difficult for the uninitiated to grasp. We could argue theology until our water skins run dry, but I know you have more important matters to attend to. Can we know the true Serpent? Together, we will make this leap of faith.
It helps. I'm scared too. Keep your guard up until you've got your footing.
Lucifer! Can I never be free of your fangs? Move the flank! Target in sight! Taking aim! What do you seek, little rat? Don't you fear the serpent's sharp tooth?
You've returned. I trust that my perfidious acolytes have been properly dealt with. And you look perfectly healthy. How irksome. I suppose my wayward acolytes weren't as powerful as I thought. I'll need to be more diligent in my training of their replacements. Still, my Lord Satakal thanks you. May his coils guide your steps.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. never used to fight this much, until I met you.
Very hard to concentrate. The ritual is complete.
Thank you. In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
The Ankara will not be able to rise in darkness.
I wish I had time to help Errol, but my hands are full right now.
I've got what you need.
These are dark times, and the Stargazers are a shadow of who we once were, but our role remains more important than ever. Me? Oh, I'm just picking up supplies for the observatory. Not a task for someone who has seen and done all that you have. Errol, on the other hand, was going on about ancient ruins and magical amulets or some such. It all sounded very exciting. A researcher. Very bright, but often too absorbed in his work, if you ask me. Still, I like to help him when I can. Right now, he's on the trail of... Oh, it's better if you just ask him about it. I just get it all wrong.
It's about time. We sent a runner to Belkarth days ago. A few days ago. I heard the research. Half our camp's missing.
You must be from... And see that?
Please don't hurt me. Please help. The door's open. Hurry. We have to find Nalya. I can't go any further with these undead in the way. Come talk to me if you need any information.
minions, to my aid!
Maybe we should retreat.
Thank you for releasing me from the curse. Please, speak to me as you leave this chamber. I don't have much time before my spirit fades. What did we do? The final...
See my newest creation. It is good to be in my right mind again. Speak to me before you leave this chamber. The water.
Try breaking free! To forge a fine weapon, one needs heat. One must use fire to forge the blade and destroy their enemies. One must purge the weapon with water scrolls. To forge a fine weapon, one needs heat. One must use fire to forge the blade and destroy their enemies. Finally, one must purge the weapon with water scrolls. Weapon, one needs heat. The waters must remain blessed. Shada will take this one seriously.
I thought I heard the telltale sounds of the living outside these doors. Be warned! The once refreshing waters of this place run rancid with an unholy magic. A curse that grants great strength and unnatural long life. But for a price. Those who drink the waters become unstoppable, it's true. And then their flesh withers along with their minds, and they become thralls to the one called Shada, the Nereid sorceress who first blessed the waters. You may call me Nolan. I was a priest of the cult of the stars in this city when it came under attack by Okudans from across the sea. It was then that we made our unholy bargain. We forsook the stars and pledged ourselves to the Nereids, to Shada. I protested against the bargain. I did not trust the salvation Shada promised. For my troubles, Shada cursed me twice. I was forced to drink the water, but to remain conscious, watching as my people slowly went mad under Shada's influence. I have thought long on whether and how the effects of the curse can be reversed. For those whose flesh has rotted, there is no cure. But for those still in the early stages, I believe I have an answer. But I require something in return. My own freedom. When I spoke out against this unholy bargain, my soul was bound to that of Salek, the general who gave our people over to the Nereids. To free me, you must defeat him, but be careful. He has sealed the way with a cloud of poison. This place is haunted by visions of the past. My own memories of the events leading up to this curse. Watch the visions to learn our fate. They will show the way to disperse the cloud of poison and reach Salek.
You must defend the crypts at all costs. The Yokudans must not make it through here until the ritual is complete. Once Shada blesses us, no power in the world will stop us.
All right, don't cry for Mummy. Too often?
Nalan, you speak of treason. Do you want the Yokudans to come here, pillage everything we've built, murder us all? Do you want that?
Better a quick death to Yokudan steel than a lifetime as slaves to those creatures. We should call on the stars for protection, as our ancestors did, and have nothing to do with these Nereids and their sorcery.
I've heard enough. Take him to Shada.
Hit back, you betcha!
This barrier should keep the Yakudans out while we finalize the ritual with Shada. The sacrifice you make by staying behind to guard it is appreciated, Mafia.
Don't thank me. Thank those who offered themselves for my experiments. Creature they gave life to will protect this barrier for eternity.
See that it does. That creature's magic keeps this barrier held in place. It is the only thing that can keep the Yokudans out.
We give our flesh, our minds, and our souls to protect this city and its people against the invader. So, as long as this creation of our bodies stands, so too will the ward that protects these crypts. May I meet you in the stars, my brothers and sisters. None shall get past our creation.
That flesh abomination killed thousands of Yokudans as they assaulted this place. That you took it down so easily. Could Zalek's magic be weakening? In any case, the cloud of poison has begun to move. Zalek was a smart man, and he went to great lengths to prevent this city from falling to the Yokudans. He would not have let his work be undone so easily. Still, it should now be possible to move ahead, so long as you avoid the cloud of poison. Wait for the barrier to move, and follow closely behind. When an opening appears, do not hesitate. Zolek's resting chambers are right around this hall. Not far to go now. When Shada cursed me, she bound me to Zalek's soul. She trusted that the barrier would hold against any invaders, keeping Zalek well defended. If Zalek falls, so too does any spell that binds me. It is as simple as that. It's been a long time. I may not remember as well as I should, but I will try to answer. Of an old and fading religion, the cult of the stars. Once, needs across these lands worship the stars. By the time the Yokudans came, we were a fragmented people. Some turned to the elven gods, others to Daedra. My people turned to the Nereids. Yes, we believed that the stars themselves were little windows that let the light of Aetherius into our world. But even in my day, it was a dying faith. Our people seemed destined to be conquered by invaders while the stars watched. I always thought Shudder's Tear was an ugly name for a city. It was adopted when the people first started worshipping the Nereids. I'm partial to the city's name of old. The city of shimmering water in the desert. A mouthful, yes, but so poetic. No, they did not. Once the needs of the city worshipped the stars. But water was our city's lifeblood, and that is the Nereid's domain. Why plead with distant stars when you have powerful sorceresses in your very midst? I don't remember much of the invasion itself. It failed because of Zalek's gambit. Our army proved too strong for the Yokudans. As to what happened to them, I don't know. I suppose they gave up in search of an easier target. Our city was once the great jewel of the desert. A city of cool, crisp, refreshing waters in a sea of sand. It would have been of great strategic value to the Yokudans had they taken it.
With this binding, our pact is sealed. Are you ready to pledge your lives to me and receive in return the strength to drive the invaders from your doors?
I will not permit our people to be slaughtered in their very homes. Do with us what you will, and grant us victory this day.
Then I take your soul, and the souls of all those present, to seal this oath. So long as these phylacteries lie undisturbed, our oath will remain unbroken, and your soul will be at rest.
Nalen, wasn't it? After all these years, he is still a traitor. strength comes from Shada herself. I saved our people! You couldn't would have slaughtered them. I alone have the courage to do what was necessary to save us all.
You have done what the Yokudans could not. You have slain Zalek. You have given me my freedom. And yet, forgive me if I feel no joy. Zalek was a brave man. He only wanted to save his people. Even so, I have no right to gloat. If Zalek had taken my counsel, our people would have been slaughtered by the Yokudans. Indeed I did. I have recorded all of my centuries of learning here in this book. I believe there may even be a way to cure someone who is still in the early stages of the madness. Let it help you and your people if it can. It is too late for mine. Finally, this life is over. I can rest now. If you are to go after Shada, you will need to defeat her maiden below who corrupts the water. I wish you the best.
Give yourself to Shada. It's useless to resist.
The waves of the Nereids will carry you away. The water will not let you escape. Let the waters run through you.
Roll! Roll if you can!
So, you're saying the water just cleared up?
You
on its
said
own?
wandering adventurers from the surface came down here. What did you send them to do, Selima?
I wondered if some of the corruption originated from the wings on either side. I merely asked them to investigate.
It looks like it worked. Maybe we'll actually find something now.
I don't know how you did it, but this water's as clear as the desert sky. I'm not going to drink any of it, mind you, but it seems safe to touch. As I thought, the Nereids are behind the corruption. I've deciphered more writings on the leader of these Nereids. Shada, she's called. It says she blessed the water so that the people of the city could fend off invaders. It says the people of the city worshipped her in a temple that was once dedicated to the stars. There's a third wing across the way. I assume that's the temple wing, and I'd guess that Shada's in there. I know it's a lot to ask, but this water can't be allowed to leave here while it remains cursed. It would cause a situation as bad as the celestial invasion above. Defeating Shada is the only way to end the curse. You must go and stop her. Feels foolish, asking you to risk your life when all I have to offer is a thank you. But you have to understand how much this means to us, and to Craglorn. I wish you luck. We'll remain here and wait for your return.
Murderer! Slaughterer of innocents! These people are under my protection. I alone gave them hope. I alone gave them a future. Leave now, and I will spare you. Enter, and your fate will be the same as the Yakudans before you. You defy me, then? Very well. I will not allow you to destroy my people. Instead, I will destroy you. Even nature itself has joined with me. Why do you resist? Why not join me? I can give you all the power you could ever need. Doesn't it gnaw at you? All these years buried beneath the sands, and suddenly a hole opens and there it is. Though, be careful where you step, mortal. These Nereids are my shield maidens. They empower those I protect. They could empower you, if only you would give yourself to me. Those who once walked among the stars, now tread upon them, destroying everything. Don't you want to defeat them? All you need to do is Your resistance ends here. I will bend you to my will. Make you commander of my armies. Not even the Celestial. Maidens! Give me your power and protection! No match for the ancient magic of my most powerful servant. ancient magic of my most powerful servant. Devour you!
Can you believe it? These people, our people who drank the water, are starting to return. They seem to be in their right minds again. What mad sorcery. Better that she's gone and the water cleansed. Thank you for this. Maybe this will give us a chance to do proper research and find out what really happened to this city. Shada is dead. The waters are safe and so refreshing. Hurry, gather the injured for treatment. And let's not forget the ones we've lost. We're going to get these people patched up before we worry about anything else. At least we can rest for the time being, knowing things are taken care of.
Well, this job was underwhelming. You ended up doing all the work. Maybe next time I can actually join you, eh?
Someone.
The help you provided is most appreciated. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Some of our fellows have been trickling in, disoriented and afraid. My brother has not been among them. I ask for your prayers. I don't know what I'd do without him.
These dung-headed Daedra worshippers conspired to steal from Salima. The Dark Elf ran into the ruins. This dead one drew a dagger and hesitated. Malahaz is a son of Alkosh. He does not hesitate. Our friend is losing all the things that make her, her. I have tried every known cure for madness, delirium, and memory loss I know. I am afraid all is lost. Speculations on a cure for the dreadful corruption imposed by Shada on the City of Water on the eve of the invasion of Tarashzi. This is Nidek! How did you... No, I don't care. This may be just what we need to help the afflicted. Many thanks. Do not worry, my dear Vasla. This one will find a way to free you from the horrors you face.
Shada will destroy you. She'll destroy you all. She's going to save us. She'll do anything to save us.
Many thanks for ridding this place of those ghastly zombies and such. Now my research can begin in earnest.
Akatosh be my resolve, Stendarr be my shield, and Arkay light my way. I must try to set things right in this foul place. Beware. A great darkness infests the catacombs below, and its dead no longer slumber. I hoped to consecrate the tombs, but the danger is greater than I imagined. Something calls to the dead. It drives them into a frenzy. Many legends tell of the ancient city of Skyreach. I remember one about a powerful elven necromancer, Vermeril. Some believe he caused the fall of the Needs. Others claim he still haunts the ruins below. Perhaps. I thought he was nothing more than a myth before I entered the catacombs. But then I heard a voice inside my mind, beckoning me into the depths. I fled to seek the blessing of the Eight, for without it, I know my soul will be forfeit. Stendarr protect you, friend. If Vermeril is the source of this darkness, then the danger is greater than I expected. I will seek another way inside. A way that avoids that terrible, insistent voice. According to the legend, Vermeril was a friend and trusted advisor to High King Durak of Skyreach. Durak depended on him for a great many things. Vermeril used these catacombs to practice dark sorcery. He and Durak shared a passion for necromancy. That's where the legends conflict with one another. But the tales agree that Vermeril offered to raise an army of the dead to repel the Yokudin invaders. Supposedly, the Nedic kings met in secret within these very catacombs to debate the strategy. Only the Paranel fragment tells this part of the tale. In it, Vermeril betrayed the Needs. He murdered the gathered kings and their guards and enslaved their souls. Without their leadership, the Needs could not stand against the Yokudin attacks. The story is silent on the matter. It does go on to describe how a small force of Nedic warriors sacrificed everything to avenge High King Durak and trap Vermeril inside the catacombs. How much of this legend is true, I cannot say. The catacombs extend beneath the once grand Nedic city and into the Dragontail Mountains beyond. Besides containing the city's dead, ancient documents suggest the High King also used the catacombs to hold clandestine meetings and travel in secret. I studied ancient texts back in Sentinel. They suggested that passages lead deep underground to ritual chambers where necromancy and other dark magics were practiced. If there is a source to the darkness, it is certain to be down there. No, the sacred entryways were sealed long ago. Members of the Scaled Court opened this passage, but they were driven off by the same forces that repelled me. Fortunately, they had no better luck reaching their goal than I. I go where the Eight Divines send me. My devotion to the tenets of Stendarr and Arkay gives me strength and purpose. It was my faith that carried me to this forsaken land. I left Sentinel to aid the common folk against the rising threat of Craglorn. Once here, Arkay led me to the catacombs. He warned me of an awakening evil that everyone else was too occupied to see. The Scaled Court has already tried to enter the catacombs once and make use of the power within. Better to find the darkness and banish it before the Serpent finds a way to make contact.
guests. Welcome. The others have already started their meal.
I hope you're watching. I'm losing blood.
Enjoy my collection. The fallen kings are among my most prized possessions.
don't like your odds.
delivering your soul into my waiting hands. Join me in the depths, and I will teach you to embrace death. Come closer. Prove the strength of your glorious soul. Reach me, and I will free you from the shackles of your mortal flesh and grant you a superior form. Watchers pledged to make sure. forgot to mention, the Needs warded this door, using their curious brand of soul magic. Allow me to provide the souls now.
Let your magicka recover!
Fight. Let's not make it our last.
Death is never the end. It is only the beginning. You have achieved nothing. I will return.
I sense that the darkness within the catacombs has subsided. Tell me, did you find the source of whatever disturbed the dead? Arche bless you, for the living will rest easier now that Vermirill is gone. But I sense something. I will remain here. Where necromancy is concerned, who can say what is possible? If Vermirill rises again, someone will need to take action.